And welcome everybody to the first midday meditation of 2024. May it be an auspicious year of the wood dragon, I believe, in the Chinese astrology. So welcome from wherever you're coming from, that Aleph app, YouTube, Facebook, right here on our Zoom room, our virtual meditation hall online. So as always, invite you to get comfortable, as comfortable as you can. Good posture, upright yet relaxed. And I invite you to join me. Join me in a threefold Shalom chant. To begin our session, I'm going to turn my heater off. Maybe with the settings, you'll be able to hear the gong. I will strike it 3 times and then we can chant Shalom together and bring those energies of wholesomeness, harmony, and peace into our setting. Shalom. 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 And as we let our breathing come back to its normal pace, its normal rhythm after the chant, we settle in again to our good posture, feet on the floor, good head and shoulders, upright yet relaxed. And we begin our mindfulness practice by placing our mind on the breath, the in-breath followed by the out-breath. And as the breath goes out, we notice it dissolves, and there is a pause until the next breath comes in. That pause is a powerful addition to our practice. It breaks up the continuous narrative, the continuous solidity that we may have about ourselves. There's the in-breath, there's the out-breath. And there's a little gap before we breathe in again. A very important component of what we're doing. So we break apart this sense of solidity, the sense of one moment overlapping the next. It's also solid. But when that solidity comes back and prompts us to think about the past, think about the future, think about the current meditation, and then we gently come back to minding our breath. We slowly realize there is awareness. Awareness is taking a look. When it sees we've caught up in our thoughts, we are aware of that. We gently come back to our breath without criticizing ourselves. We spend far too much time being critical of ourselves and naturally others as well. Didn't Oscar Wilde say, "Be yourself. Everyone else is taken." So let us be ourselves and stop struggling with who we are, what we are. We have our feet on the ground. If we turn our awareness to the sensation of our feet on the ground, you can really feel that, our feet pressing down into our sole of our shoes. You can feel that. No big deal, but everything is a big deal. We think that's my bodily sensation doing what it always does. No big deal. But from my point of view, it's not just perception. There is a consciousness that goes along with that bodily perception. So we could say that our mind is big enough to feel the bottom of our feet. Our mind is not just up in our skull. It extends throughout the body. We feel our palms on our lap, our bottom on the chair, our feet on the ground. A little waft of air floating by across our face. And so suddenly our concept of our mind is enlarged. It is raining here in Seattle. Perhaps we hear the raindrops. Our mind is expanded, expansive enough to hear, to be conscious of that hearing. They say that a corpse has ears just like ours, but it doesn't hear, does it? There's some kind of consciousness affiliated with our sense of hearing. And we can't restrict that. We can't put it in a box. So maybe our mind is bigger than our body. It extends out to the roof where the raindrops are coming down, or the window where the raindrops are blown onto it. We hear beyond ourselves. Our mind is big enough to hear beyond ourselves. And so our fixed ideas our fixed ideas go out the window, or at least as far as the window. And then we can examine our idea of ourself. Is it our body? Is it our mind? Is it both? What happens if our body or our mind is altered? If our body or mind is altered in some way, does that change who we are? We need to look at this carefully. If we think we are solid, a solid self, a solid person, what is that based on? Is that based on a body that is changing? Is it based on a mind that is constantly changing? We should look into these assumptions that we have. Our body is not the same as it was when we were 10 years old. But we carry the illusion that we are the same person. And so we follow our breath in and out. And when we get distracted, our awareness comes to the rescue and we come back to our breath. And that narration, that narrative disappears for the moment, perhaps to be brought back later. Nonetheless, we see more clearly, including ourselves, And so we gently come back from our meditation, taking a deeper breath or two, taking a stretch. So we prepare to re-enter the rest of our daily life. And I invite you to join me to close out our meditation today on the first midday meditation of 2024 with a chant of Shalom to bring us a focus on harmony, wholesomeness, and peace. Shalom. 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 Modeh, and you're welcome to join tomorrow for Ask Me Anything. I may have a unique background tomorrow as well.
Okay.